we go. I'm almost getting it set up here. We're live. I don't there's nobody on there yet, but we are live. Get my cell phone so I can see the chat. Milo's barching. We ain't done a cooking with ECP in a long, long time. A long time for that. Who all's texting? Let's see who's on. So it's basically it's not going to show you, it's just showing the meat on there, the pan. But you are live as far as talking to this.
Well, good.
Oh yeah, it's cooking chili.
Nobody on there?
Yep, they're on it. Let's see if anybody's on. There's 3 people in here.
Well, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Merry Christmas, if you didn't hear it from me already before. I guess we get to start saying Happy New Year here.
Now it's coming on the new year, yes.
3 people in there.
Did you season it?
ECP live.
Cooking with ECP.
Yep, I'm cutting up the peppers now, the sweet peppers.
Did you already put the spices in that?
Nope, I haven't spiced it yet. Just turn that down a little bit. Sparkle Flare, how you doing? We're just making some chili. Lots of snow out here today. We got about 7 inches of snow.
On Christmas. We had
Yeah,
a
Christmas Eve it started snowing. I had my son and his fiance over, and their 2 big dogs, Aspen and Sven. Milo didn't enjoy that too much. Milo likes Rookie, and he likes Aspen, but Sven's an awful big dog, and he likes to chase him. So Milo doesn't like that. Let's see. Hi, East Coast. Happy New Year. Thank you, Sharip63. 47,420. Had a blizzard here on Wednesday. I'm being lazy and procrastinating, says Sparkle Flare. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that this time of year. That's a good thing. I'm just chilling, trying to stay in and not catch the COVID. I'm cutting up some sweet peppers just off camera here. Got you guys on the in here, so I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'll bring my cutting board over there and show you. So I'm known throughout my immediate family for making some pretty good chili. And of course, I think the ingredients is everything, but of course, how you make the ingredients. Mrs. ECP's helping me there, so I'm just cutting some sweet peppers up. Just showing it. Trying to make everybody's mouth water.
We're on live.
Little ECP is excited because she gets chili.
Yeah, the last time I made chili.
There you go, Oregon State. It was good chili, it just wasn't.
No, you went to Wendy's and bought chili and brought it home the same day I made my chili.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
wouldn't do you that
Tell him the
way.
truth.
No.
So I said, never again. I'm never
No.
making chili. Yes.
Your chili was really good.
Yes, I know. So good
You fix some good things, but chili's not your forte.
Well, that's because it's yours. You've always
It
made
tastes
it.
like beans and meat.
That's all right.
Not enough zing to it.
That's all right.
I do a lot of things I don't tell. I do stuff off camera with my chili.
Oh, it's a secret recipe.
Secret recipe.
Secret recipe. That's it.
I would put that on some bread and make a sandwich, she said.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had a meatball sandwich for the first time the other day at my daughter's house, and it was so good.
Yeah, meatball sandwiches are good.
Oh, so good.
I've had meatball subs at Subway before. They weren't too bad.
I've never. They never sounded good, but man, that was so good. He made his own meatballs from scratch.
There you go. 7 people already in here now. Bet there's not a lot of people going live with a cooking show today. We're doing a ECP cooking. Maybe the Food Network will see me and Mrs. ECP, and we'll get found as a cooking team. Then we'll get a contract with the Food Network. Diners and dives and ECPs. We like to watch cooking shows. We've never been accused of missing a good meal or making a good meal. Never been accused of not making a good one, I should say. Into the cutting board off the me at the cutting board chopping. Doing old school, no food processors here. All by hand. East Coast, what part of the East Coast? You're in Maine, I'm down here on the West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky border. It's called the tri-state area. The tri-state area down here. I'm below the Mason-Dixon line. Let's see. ECP beyond chop. That'd be alright. That's what I'm doing. I'm chopping right now. So I think chili is all about good ingredients, like Papa John's used to be. I think Papa John's has changed a lot since they lost their owner running the place because it's not as good as it used to be. Alright, look here. Everybody see this okay now? So this is going in there. Some orange, red, and yellow sweet peppers into my chili. I've already put the onion in there. So that's in there. I'll give you an idea. I'll start off with a can of tomato juice. I get the good tomato juice. It's called Royal Gold. So I'd put that in there. I've already got here off camera the chili. Let's turn this back up a little bit now that I'm mixing these. I like to cook it a little bit first. I like to add my chili powder and seasonings, a lot of it, to the meat so it cooks in. But we just got regular, 90% ground beef right now. Sweet Vidalia onion. Already been chopped and mixed. I chopped it up, and then me and Mrs. ECP said, "Why don't you go live?" I said, "I don't have anything live to do with it. I have no coins I can hunt. I said, I don't have anything." She said, "Well, you should just go on and talk." And I'm like, "Well, we're cooking." I said, "A long time ago, I used to do East Coast cooking. Maybe we'll do another episode of East Coast cooking." I don't know what we made the last time. Maybe it was pancakes or something. I can't remember. We'll let that start simmering a little bit there. Maybe get a lid here for it if it doesn't. And I'm going to, right here, if you can see, I got a can of tomato juice in there. Okay. Got some Joan of Arc spicy chili beans. I had one kind of chili beans, and those are light. Then I add some dark ones, a can of dark red chili beans. So there's Joan of Arc dark red. So light red and dark red, one's spicy, one's not. So everything, it's obviously a very colorful chili. Oh, Mrs. Louise, all excited. I'm making my chili. I really haven't done that this year yet. So I'll have to add some petite tomatoes, diced tomatoes. Don't chop those up. So let's see what everybody's saying on the chat here. Papa Giorgio, Merry Christmas, my friend. Slayer Stacker, I love to eat too, my friend. I love to eat too. I'm surprised Milo is not trying to get the pan. Oh, he would. Trust me, he's looking for stuff that gets dropped on the floor. He is looking for stuff to get dropped on the floor for sure. He is seeing if he gets any morsels. Bill Gibson, red chili don't have beans. Real chili doesn't have beans. That's true. Well, this is our version of the chili beans, regular chili for us. The chili that my family likes it does, so that's what I'll have to do. So we're going to add the tomatoes into the big saucepan here. I might have to figure out how to get a view in the saucepan when it gets going here. I'm getting ready to add some stuff there.
Did you put the seasoning?
Need a big spoon. Nope, I haven't seasoned it yet. Where are the big wooden ones? Big wooden spoon. Big wooden spoon. You gotta be able to stick up out of the pot.
Okay.
Look.
I didn't know she were
See,
asking.
look. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder to the meat as it cooks. Instead of chopping up some garlic, I cheat. This way it gets down into the meat.
There's minced garlic if you need it.
No, I'm good right here. I don't want no minced garlic. I just want a little flavor here on it. And put a little extra minced onion in there. A little extra minced onion mixed in because we didn't have a. She had one small yellow onion, so I had a little bit of minced onion. My chili typically tastes the same, but it never is made the same. Yeah, I make it different depending on whatever I have in the house. And chili powder, that's how I measure my chili powder out. I cook some in the meat and I add more later on to taste. But I like to cook some into the meat so it gives it a nice flavor. So I do add some seasoning while I'm cooking the meat. I just think that permeates through the meat and the onions and the veggies and gives it all good flavor. I like to slow cook it. Try not to get too crazy with it. Go ahead and turn the heat on the big pot here. So we'll heat it up. Add a little bit of tomato sauce to thicken it up since we use tomato juice. Thicken it up with some tomato sauce too. So that's all of our base. Yeah, leftover salsa liquid sounds good. Yeah, that would work. That's kind of what we're doing with these diced up, chopped up tomatoes. And then, you know, when you look at it, kind of what we end up doing. The way I do it, it's almost like a salsa because the diced tomatoes I has a little bit of peppers and chilies in it too. I pick up certain things I like. Let's see what else everybody's on here. U.S. Silver Stacker. 11 people in the house. It does look good, doesn't it? So let's see if I can move this to. So here, we're making our base right here. A little chili action going on. I like to add a little bit of brown sugar to mine. I like my chili with a little sweetness to it. My mom used to make homemade tomato juice, and she always added a little bit of sugar, and we used that to make chili. So I couldn't figure out why her chili tasted so good. I started figuring out, well, it's the tomato juice because she's got a little bit of sugar in there. So I changed the recipe a little bit and started adding a little bit of sugar, brown sugar, or white sugar, depending on which one I have. Either one works. And it really made a difference. Made the chili, just gave it, you know, not real sweet, just a little bit of sweetness, you know. Made it really almost savory, you know, because you got all that spice and, you know, a little bit of heat. You need a little savory added to it. See, look how that's turning out. That's really starting to look good now. Those spices added in there. Can you all see that real well? And the onions are starting to cook down. The peppers are starting to cook down. And of course, they're all going to cook and simmer quite a while here too. So we'll roll it out and let it cook just a little bit longer. I wanted that stuff to marinate in together besides just in the chili base. I like it to just simmer in here a little bit. Just a little bit there. Go ahead and heat up the base too so there's no shock. Of course, the beans, the tomatoes, everything there. See what everybody else is doing. Y'all come back in here and say hi, Mrs. ECP?
Yeah.
I need my glasses.
Time to clean up my house.
Oregon Stacker says, wonderful. Amen on the sugar, says Slayer Stacker. Yeah,
We always do that. We always add sugar.
Having
Sorry.
your wife watch this, Oregon Stacker is. And my wife just came in. She's coming in here and she's doing a little bit of cooking. So basically, we just put about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. We add, you know, 1.5 peppers. We did 1.5 this time.
You did
we
the
had
yellow
sweet
and
peppers,
the-
so she
yeah.
had yellow. And we do green peppers too a lot of times. We
I
have
was
sweet
out.
peppers.
I was on the green
Just a
pepper.
little seasoning, normal seasoning, chili powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. You did salt and pepper that, Mrs. ECP. I did the salt and pepper.
I did. I did the beef beforehand.
Did you salt and pepper the beef already? Okay.
Yep.
You had 12 people in here watching.
Oh, wow.
Good turnout. Just
Hi, everybody.
having everybody in here. That's pretty good.
Well, we missed everybody.
Turn that down a little bit.
I did. My burner is not working right.
Turn it down.
I did.
Turn it way down. Turn it down to about a quarter.
If you turn it any higher than that, my burner comes on. Watch. See, that's low. Watch, my burner's gonna do that. It's
The burner?
weird. Yes, that burner's weird. It's time for a new stove.
Oh my
A new carpet.
gosh. I hear you.
New stove,
Make me
new
so
carpet.
too hungry, so I just heated up some leftover breakfast casserole.
Yum.
That's what we had yesterday with breakfast casserole. I made what they call eggs fantastic yesterday's sparkle fair. My kids came stay the night. My older kids and their
Two of
dogs.
them.
2 of them did. The other 2 couldn't get in from Cincinnati. But my son and his fiance came in, and I got up early at 7:15 and I fixed eggs fantastic, which is an egg casserole. So scrambled eggs and milk, and of course about 1.5 pounds of sausage first,
Cheese.
cheese.
It was
everything else.
wonderful.
Made it into a casserole. You bake it. And Mrs. ECP made monkey bread. Y'all have monkey bread? It's like a pull-apart cinnamon bread that you put in a bundt cake. Flip it upside down. It's ooey and gooey. It's big old pull-apart cinnamon rolls. My wife cooked a ham and did sweet potatoes and melted marshmallow. Ooh,
Yum.
man,
That
good.
sounds delicious.
Yeah, but we were going to do ham this weekend, and my daughter that's not coming in from Cincinnati didn't get to come in for Christmas, so she's
Or
coming in next
Thanksgiving.
weekend or Thanksgiving. That's what I meant to
For
say.
Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Didn't get to go, so she's coming in next weekend for New Year's. So the ham had a good date on it. It's in through February. You know, they're cured hams. So we saved the ham and all the fixings, and we're fixing it next weekend. So we're doing our Christmas dinner next weekend.
With her husband.
Local bakery makes the monkey bread. It's addicting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. And I think we ate it all, didn't we?
And we did. It's
Ate the
gone.
whole thing.
Yeah.
We gotta make it again next weekend.
Your egg's fantastic is gone.
Eggs fantastic's all gone. We ate a bit today and ate the last of the monkey bread today.
She wants eggs fantastic too, so we'll be redoing it.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have Christmas and New Year's next week.
Christmas and New Year's together with my
Thanksgiving.
daughter.
We're
And
just mixing
Thanksgiving,
them
all
all.
3 together.
All 3 holidays.
3-way holiday.
Yeah.
All right, you about ready to add that in?
Yep, that's good. You need my help?
Well, I might have to raise this thing up a little higher to see it. I don't know if I'm
See
gonna.
me.
Well, need a new one of those.
That's not good.
Drop the spatula.
I see that. Not in a hurry.
Drop the spatula. That's just like ain't that. It wouldn't be the ECP show if I didn't spill something. I spilled drinks.
At least
We're doing
it's,
coin auctions. At least I'm
not
staying
carpet.
with the MO, right? Yeah, at least it's a
It's not
linoleum
carpet.
floor, right?
Exactly. Thank God it's not on the carpet.
Let's see what we got here.
I didn't even think of you, but you are kind of klutzy when you're on that computer.
Well, that's because I'm trying to do 2 things at once.
I know.
All right.
Here. Let's just watch. You're going to get out of it again. Oh, good job.
I want to get all that good
Nice.
stuff out.
Very
They're
good.
probably looking at a blank screen right
They
now.
are. The back of the pan.
The back of the pan is that.
Well, they know what you're doing.
There's that pan.
Thank you.
I don't know if they can see this or not. Let's see. I don't know if they can see that. I might have to raise it up a little bit. Yeah, I have to raise the camera, Mom. So we'll raise the camera here to you guys and gals. So this is pretty lean beef. We'll get the lid out here to be able to simmer. So let's see if they can see that. See that? There's that chili. So the chili's getting going here. Let's see if I can put something underneath that to bring it up a little bit higher. Here we go. Bring this up a little bit. No. Let's see. There we go. There we go. What do you think now? Can we see a little better? See what's going on? Gotta have a wooden spoon. There we go. I'm trying to heat up a little bit, get this chili heat started up, and then we turn it back down to simmer. There we go. See what everybody's saying. Looking good, says Slave Stacker. I'm starting bidding on the wood spoon for $5. Oh, we still have some. I just now the big wholesaler that I get all the really nice coins off of, and the CCs and stuff. Christmas morning, he sent me a text message wishing me Merry Christmas. I thought that was kind of neat. I said, "That guy's a smart man." He said he knows who's spending money with him and wishing him Merry Christmas. So we'll let that cook a little bit. Oh, I'm right on the TV. I'm on the screen here a little bit. You can turn that camera some. Let's see if that's better. Get me off the screen. Still on there a little bit, aren't we? Let's see. Those cameras, I tell you. There we go. See everybody's feet walking around the stove and whatnot. Where is there? One bowl of oyster crackers. Buy it now. Making me hungry, says the saint. Oh, we made some good chili. No pressure, we're all watching. My stepmother used to make spectacular cardamom bread. Oh, I bet. Making me hurry. I think it's lunchtime. It is. Cornbread in the oven. We're getting ready to. They just now said that. That's the next thing. Let's see if we got the cornbread. Like homemade? I don't think you got any homemade. Maybe you got any in the box. Ask Mom if there's any of the box of it. Check and see. I used to buy it like crazy. We might be making cornbread. We might just have to put it on the bread machine.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, we're getting ready. Cornbread doesn't take long. This chili, we let it simmer quite a while. We're going to add my little bit of brown sugar too. So it's pretty bad. So we add a little bit of brown sugar. Not too much. A little bit of oil, a little bit of olive oil, just because the meat's so lean. We'll stir that up. As it starts simmering, we'll get a lid for it so it doesn't cook down too much. Now what we do at the end that the kids like a lot, sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. We'll add some elbow macaroni noodles the last 10 minutes. The kids like to, especially the younger kids and even the big kids, they like. My great Uncle Joe, he was my godfather, he always added a little bit of elbow macaroni noodles to his chili. It was kind of neat in having a bite of noodles in your chili. And that was something neat. I'd never had chili noodles in my chili before. And then with him I did, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm going to salt and pepper that a little bit more.
It's something else.
We're going to have to add a little bit more chili powder to taste to it too now. Now that it's starting to cook. Off screen. Sneeze away from the food. Sneeze away from the food. Always a good thing. No special sauce that way. Keep your nose and face out of the chili. Look at that. Well, that's good looking stuff. Mmm.
How's it going?
Thank you. Sorry, I sneezed.
How's it going?
I sneezed away. I turned my head
You
completely.
better sneeze away.
It looks pretty good.
Oh, good.
There's full
It does
screen
look pretty
looking
good.
pretty good.
Oh, good.
I gotta add some more chili powder still.
How long's it gotta go?
Definitely add pepper. Yeah, I added some pepper there. A
Absolutely.
little ground pepper there too. Yeah, it's a good chilly day. We got 7 inches of snow. You guys want to see the snow? I know. I hate to take the camera. I'll show it at the end. Before we get off, they hang around here. I'll show them how much snow we got. Oh, wow, the first white Christmas we've had, a real white Christmas, in a long time, probably a decade. 10 years since we had a real white Christmas. Yep, we got 7 inches. It all came down Christmas Eve too. Christmas Eve, 7 inches. A lot of fun. Hey, Mrs. Hey, Tony. Milo. Mailman's here on Saturday. Oh, it is Saturday. That's right. Yeah, because Christmas is on Friday. I had a couple things I need to mail out some guys, some stickers and stuff. Slayer Stacker got 4 inches. Where were you at? 4 feet or 4 inches? 4 feet it looks like.
Oh my heavens.
Slayer Stacker, where you at? Get 4 foot of snow.
We can't complain then.
No. So is there a Jiffy cornbread mix in there?
I don't think there is.
Well, I don't see any cornbread powder or anything out the bag. Like I probably just keep in the
Well,
board.
you know, I went through the cupboard and I cleaned out a bunch of stuff.
You didn't throw out the Jiffy cornbread mix, did
I
you?
probably did.
Well, send Missy over to George and I'll get some.
It was probably in this with the robes. I
Oh,
don't think so. I think you can go. Let me make sure there's not any in
there should be a box in there, I would think.
Hold on.
Surely you wouldn't throw this away.
Well, what if they're outdated? That's what I'm saying.
We can make something else if we don't have a cornbread mix. I wish you'd buy some of that stuff and use our bread maker.
I know. I've got.
You order that through Kroger's and pick it up.
I can. So I still have 3 packages. 3 of Marissa's gifts didn't come in.
Well, the mail's one way behind.
I know, especially in Texas.
So we got some fresh banana bread. Mrs. ECP made banana bread this week. So I can see the fresh banana bread. I'm gonna have a piece of that right now. Since it's getting close to lunchtime. Look at that banana bread. She lets those bananas get good and dark too. That makes the best banana bread when it gets really that dark. Look at that. Look at the top of that. With nice creamy butter on that. It's good just plain too. Let's see. I'll be back in the chat in just a second. I think it's starting to simmer a little bit, Mom. Here we go, starting to simmer. Here we go. I'll start putting it to taste and add the extra chili powder and see what it needs and get the lid out here in a little bit. And we'll let it simmer for about maybe an hour and we'll be good. Well, the clock's out here. Power went out. And the clock's back on now. This electricity keeps going out. Well, it just flashes off and on, and then all the TVs and everything's got to be reset. See what everybody's saying here. Oh, all kinds of people talking. Let me get my glasses on. Yeah, the banana bread is really good. Since of snow this way, Oregon have bare pavement, he says. My whole stack actually got pounded on Wednesday, says 47,420. And between 8 to 10 inches. Slayer Stacker, Southwest Virginia got 4 foot or 4 inches. Slayer Stacker. That's a loss for Virginia. I know the mountains probably got it. How do your bees do in winter snow? We checked on them yesterday, and I cleared the snow off their entrances, and they were fine. There was a couple of them poked their heads out and seen what I was doing when I was checking on them. So they did okay. I'm getting ready to probably put some, January's our coldest typically. I'm getting ready to put some foam boards around them. I got them in pretty good wind breaks already, so I think they've done pretty well so far. But their numbers are good. Inches, gotcha. That's what I saw that. I think 2 little italic marks as inches and 1 is a foot. Total white out here on Wednesday. Now a lot of us got it here on the East Coast. What was the name of that winter storm? Henry? Henry was the name of the storm? Tell Henry Von Mega that. Yeah, the bees look pretty good so far. I think I got them prepared for winter. We'll see. No givens. But they got plenty of stores. I got them bundled up good. I'm not breaking the seals. And I did the treatments. Now tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 40s here tomorrow. I might be doing another oxalic acid vapor treatment tomorrow. Best Christmas present ever, the snow? It is. It really is. Beautiful white Christmas, yep. I agree. What's that? Yeah, 12:30 at night, my wife was out there with the kids walking around out in the snow in the subdivision. He was out there, and Milo stayed in. He's like, I'm not going out there in that. That banana bread's pretty good, Mom. I'm supposed to get another 8 to 12 inches this week. 47,420 said that. Where are you at, 47,420? Are we supposed to get more? He's probably further north. I think that chili needs stirred. It's simmering good now. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Oh, yeah. I have to get something to drink, clean my palate before I taste this and add the chili powder. Let's see if I can show it to him on a spoon what it looks like. Yep. Get a good spoonful here. Yep. I want to get some different colors in there. There's the light beans and the dark beans and the meat. See if we can get some of the peppers. There's some of the tomatoes, diced tomatoes and onions. Where's our peppers at? Where's all our colorful peppers? There they are. There's the yellow peppers, red peppers right there. Yeah, you can see the peppers in there. They're cooking down, is what they're doing. They are cooking down. Oh yeah, good looking chili. Yum, yum. All right, I'm going to get a spoon. You get something to drink first. Some water. Turn that down a little bit more.
I smell it, so go ahead.
Oh, you like the smell of my chili, don't you? Let's see, stir this up a little bit more, real good. I'm gonna taste it and see how much chili powder I still need to add. That's the last thing that I do, I think, that makes chili perfect is always season chili powder to taste. And maybe my taste buds are right along with my wife's and my kids. We don't like it too hot, we don't like it too mild. We like it to taste like you've been eating chili, right? A little bit about like that. You get a little taste on it and blow on it and get it cool. We got 3 different spoons here. Never put the same spoon back in, of course. And that's good. Need some more powder, of course, which we knew that. Always add more, so always start slow. Can't take it back, or you have to add ingredients then. Tomatoes, it really messes it up, so take my time. And this is my real secret, I think, is adding chili powder to taste. You know, I season the meat good, like you saw, but I always finish the chili powder off at the end to taste. Get me through about 4 spoons. I stir it up again and again, get it just to where I like it, and always add more. I just think that's the secret to chili, is not the chili powder is the strongest seasoning, the one you use the most of to make chili, and it can be too light and it can be overbearing, but you want to get it just right. So I have found from years of experience that I like to just start it out and season the meat good, and then instead of following a recipe with this, and that, and you never know what your taste palate's like for the amount of chili powder they tell you add, I go ahead and do that. So let's see what we got here now. Get that bean out of the way. So we'll see what that tastes like. I still needs more. Still needs more. Not a whole lot more, but that should do it. I think that'll probably punch the ticket right there. Then, of course, I'll get Mrs. ECP and little ECP in there with their own clean spoon and let them try a bite too. I'm sure a lot of people's tongue chat. Let's let that simmer in a little bit before we taste it. Let's let it simmer a little bit more. Sometimes you just got to let that stuff mix in and gravitate really well for a bit. Let's let it soak in. Let's check the chat. All right. Well, belated Merry Christmas to you too, Steve Woods. Oh yeah, Minnesota gets plenty, doesn't it? Minnesota has 2 seasons, 4th of July and winter. On 2 seasons, winter and construction. You always have to keep sampling. You got it. You got it. 8 people still in the chat. You guys are hanging in strong. How long have we been on here now? It doesn't say on my thing. I have to look on the iPad.
Where's my dog?
I don't know where Milo's at.
He's laying on the couch.
Cats are arguing over who gets to lay in my lap, says 47420. That's Milo. He gets Mrs. ECP's now. There's Mrs. ECP now. Stir the pot.
That's me.
There's a clean spoon there. Go ahead, right there, and taste it.
I'm a pot stirrer.
Just get the meat, so show them what you're tasting. Let's see.
Yay.
You want to take it and take your little eat away from the pot off screen. Oh,
What?
you want to eat some
Yeah.
grub with it too?
I mean grub.
I'll just get a little taste. I'm trying to taste the chili powder, So I don't usually do nothing but sauce and a little bit of meat. More chili powder or not?
That's good.
That's good. I thought I was about ready to hit that for sure. I get another clean spoon. Is that my
good.
chili?
That's your chili. That's good.
Let me try it. Tell Riz to come in here, little ECP, and try it. Let's see. Let me stir it up. I need the lid. Little ECP's coming to taste. See if you think it's got enough chili powder. No, I got a spoon right here for you. I'm stirring it up good there for you first. Sure you blow on it. It's hot. It's been simmering a while. Blow on it there. Try it. You might be on the camera. Should be good now. Should be cool now. More chili powder? Or is it good?
A little bit more.
Just a little bit more? That's what I was thinking it might be. I can always add more. Let me try it and see.
So good though. So good.
So, Mom, you thought it was just right? Rissy says a little more chili powder.
I think we need a little bit more.
Well, that's why your chili was like meat and soup.
Exactly. Exactly. I will eat it. That's why you guys didn't like my chili. You went and bought your chili at Wendy's that day.
I didn't do that. All right, there's what I like to taste. Just a little bit of meat in that, just to get the beans and stuff out, just to taste the seasoning. Yeah, it needs just a little bit more chili powder, not much. Not much, and we're good. Yeah, I'll put a little splash, put a little heat in there, but just a little more chili powder, and I think we're good. I think that'll do it right there. I think that'll do it right there. You know, a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit, not much, just enough to. Where is the hot sauce? I got that one at Hunter's I can open up. A little bit of hot sauce. Not much. We don't like it too hot. Just a splash. Just a splash. I'm not big on heat. Let's see. Have to turn this heat down some more. Of course, it's better once we let it cook for a while. Pepper, salt and pepper in there. It always accentuates it. Try a little ground pepper. Not much coming out of that thing. That's why I had to crank it so much. Stirred and good. That's smelling better. Salt and pepper definitely is two of your most important seasonings because it definitely increases the flavor. All right, let me get another clean spoon. I think I went through about 8 spoons now. Taste testing. Mrs. ECP will be washing spoons here in a minute. So let's see what we got here. I'm blow on this and cool it. Yep, that's it. That's it. That hit it. Gonna try it, Rue? I think it needs a little bit more brown sugar. A little bit more brown sugar. We should put a splash of honey in there. There's a little, we'll put a little honey in it, sweeten it a little bit. No, I just did it just for humor. Just like I had that brown sugar. Just a little bit of honey in there. Let's see, got to sweeten it. It wasn't sweet. It was, I had the chili powder and the seasoning right, but just didn't have that little savory, little hint of sweet. So I had a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of honey. Just give it a little bit of sweet. Not real sweet. I don't like my chili real sweet. Just a little savory to go with the spice and the meat, beans, just a little sweetness, a little savory. Again, this is all to taste. I'm going to stir it good and taste it one more time. Probably have a lid go on it here and call it a day. But that's how I typically cook it. Yes, Mrs. ECP, I do it by taste. And I always figure I add a little bit because I can always add more. And I know what the flavor needs to be for me and for my family. I never make it the same. But it probably ends up with about the same basic taste of savory, sweet, spice, because I just cook it to taste every time and thicken it. It's getting to the right thickness now. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look, you can see it's not too liquid, not too thick. It's just right. Let's get another spoonful here. Man, that's making me hungry. I'm ready to eat chili and get some big old butter townhouse crackers. I'll get me a bigger spoon this time. Here we go. I'm going to blow on this one. Oh yeah, that's it. Nailed it. Man, that's good. Rissy, you want to try it? Come here and try it now, Mom. We've got about 15 spoons to clean. Man, that's it. Nailed it.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna eat it.
She clean spoon.
Do you want to keep this for anything? Like my incense burner?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Sparkle Flare. We're going to do some dishes here right now, too.
Oh my gosh. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. That's so good. Marissa, you should try it now. It's really good. Okay. Very good, Daddy.
Yeah, it's got to cook. It looks a little more thicker to me now. Fritos are great to sing with chili. Absolutely. 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 Good stuff. 5 people in here. Let's go ahead and show them. Let Rissy going to try it. I'm going to show them the snow. I think everybody's got to go back to their business today. Well, there's Mrs. Little ECP back of her head. There's my orange tree. See my orange tree? How many people got an orange tree in Virginia? Here's the snow we got. You can see the snow's kind of bright. So everybody can see it. It's already melted some. That's some backyard there from the subdivision. Milo, they want to see you, of course. Steve Wood's still in here. There's Milo, Steve. Milo, you going to get out in the snow?
He did not like the snow.
Milo, you going to go out there in the snow? Milo, you going out in the snow? Go on out there. Go on. No, he said, I ain't going out there. It's cold. Milo, say hi to everybody. Tell them what you got for Christmas. He's going under the table. All right, guys and gals, thank you so much. We're going to end this episode of ECP, Cooking with ECPs, live. Everybody, happy chili day, or happy day after Christmas. We got some ECP chili going here. Much good stuff. Oh man, it's going to be good. Let it cook here for about an hour, simmer down, and we're going to have a big old bowl. So ECP, Mrs. ECP, little ECP, and Milo saying, thanks for watching. ECP's over and out. Have a great